Sounds about right.
Move. Come on, have some.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Time once again for Strat-O-Matic baseball. It's a Monday. Hope everyone had a great weekend. And we're going to play the first game of a doubleheader today. New York Yankees at Detroit Tigers, a third game of a 4-game set. These teams split the first 2 games. 2 fine right-handers on the mound today. Mel Stottlemyre for the Yankees, Denny McLain for the Tigers, and let's see who's here with us. Hello there, Frank. There's Frank's pre-play up at the top. Hello, Franklin. Hi, Kelly. Hello to Kenyon. Greetings to Blaine and Mike and everyone. Let me refresh here. I'm lagging again. We'll see how that goes. Right? Now it's too much. Back it off just a little bit there. That's better. Anyway, what else have we got today? The Yankees, ouch, 17-34. It's like the guy said in Bull Durham, how did we win 17? It's a miracle. Tigers 25-27. Who's hot right now? Al Kaline in his last 10 games, a .444 average. 2 homers, 7 RBIs. Hello, Ben, and hello, Unmitigated. The Tigers, a very popular team in this crowd. Let's look at the records. Stottlemyre 3-8 on the year, but with a respectable 3.66 ERA, 13 starts, 1 complete game. It was a shutout. 93 1/3 innings puts him among the league leaders in innings pitched. He's been the workhorse of the New York staff. McLain 5-3 with a fine 2.90, a dozen starts, 4 complete games, 2 of them shutouts in 90 innings of work, only 73 hits allowed with 66 strikeouts. So McLain having a good year. Stottlemyre a solid year. Basically, he's been undermined by a lack of run support. Hello, Cosmo. Welcome in. Yeah, Mike noticed the score sheet right away. No Mickey Mantle in the lineup today. He did pinch hit in this game in real life. He's available. And hello there, Colin. And it should be. The Tigers are a Mook's team. Good point. I can't argue with that. Hello there, Kelly. I think I already said that, didn't I? Yep. Short-term memory being what it is. Thank you, Cosmo. I'll tell you what, I'm good. A little tired. But nothing to do today but roll some Strat. So this will be a catch-up day, a day of rest for me. And then back to the appointments and the partying. Ben made his comeback game, hadn't rolled in a while. Played the 68 Tigers against the 84 Tigers. And I also want to thank you guys. I I asked everybody to help me with my subscription drive yesterday. I picked up at least 5. So I'll ask again if everyone watching could get one friend to subscribe. I could hit my goal of reaching 500 by the end of September. So if you know anybody, have them subscribe. They don't have to watch. Just inflate that number up to 500. So I appreciate all the support, as always. And now, let's give you the Yankees lineup. Tom Tresh leads off at third base. Bobby Richardson at second base. Ray Barker gets the start at first base, hitting third. Roger Maris in right field. Joe Pepitone will be in center field today. Kind of interesting. Clete Boyer, the shortstop. Roy White is in left. Jake Gibbs, the catcher, hitting 8th, and Strat-O-Matic, the pitcher, hitting 9th. We need 25. Just under 2 months to do it. And welcome in Bill, probably outside with a cool drink, firing up the barbecue. Unless I miss my guess. That happens, Blaine. I'll tell you what, I've been busy myself for the last 2 weeks at least. I'm not used to it. I'm used to having a lot of idle time on my hands. All right. But it's all good. I've been having a great time. You grab the opportunities as they come along. And we're ready to play ball. Let's give you the umpires for today's game. Oh my, look at me. I'm negligent. I forgot to cue it up. Umpires for today's game are Jim Odom behind the plate, Larry Knapp at first, Lou DeMuro at second, and John Rice down at third. Here's Tresh to lead it off. Tresh hitting 200 on the year. He does lead the club in homers with 11 and in RBIs with 29. Switch hitter batting left-handed, and we are underway. McLean into the windup, 3-5 righty, and he walks him. Leadoff walk to Tom Tresh. Let's check the battery for Detroit. It's a good one. McLean with a -2 hold, and Freehan with that -3 cannon. Be very difficult to run on the Tigers today. Bobby Richardson will be the batter. Bobby hitting .277, 4 homers, 20 RBIs. McLean from the stretch. It's a 1-5 right-handed hard grounder to short. Euler to Wood for 1. On to Cash, 6-4-3 double play. Nicely turned there by Jake Wood at second. And with 2 out and nobody on, the hitter is Ray Barker. Looking at the card. Not much on base, but he does have some pop. Barker, of course, has not played much. He's just 1 for 9. And here's McLean's pitch. 6-7, grounder to second base X. Another chance for Wood there. 4-E29 to his left. The play is a 15, and he makes the play and throws him out. Nice play by Wood to end the inning. 4-3X for the Yankees. No runs, no hits, no one left, and after half, it's New York 0, Detroit coming to bat against Mel Strat-O-Matic. Speaking of Florida, Franklin, my cousin's fiance arrived Saturday night, so I've been hanging out with them for the past, I didn't go Saturday. Yesterday I hung out with them. We were sitting outside in the low 80s yesterday evening, and they are just in heaven with the Spokane weather. The hot spell passed. It's still very pleasant, of course. It's what happened to my... That isn't right. This computer's weird. It says 91, but it's nowhere close to that. I've got the windows open. Here's the lineup for the Tigers. Dick McAuliffe is playing third base today, batting leadoff. Jake Wood at second. Norm Cash, of course, at first base, and Al Kaline in center field, the 3-4 hitters. Jim Northrup in right field hits fifth. Bill Freehan will do the catching. Gates Brown gets the start in left. Ray Euler gets a start at short, hitting eighth, and McLean, the pitcher, batting ninth. Hello, Chuck Rawlings. Welcome. I did not catch it. What was the unboxing? I'll bet you do, Cosmo. Yeah, I don't blame you. Sorry, I'm trying to get a reading here. 79 here. Yeah, that's closer to what it is. That one I believe. I may have to take a short break at 2 o'clock to check the waivers on my Barnstormers team. It's a tournament on the 365 live version of Strat-O-Matic. Dick McAuliffe will lead it off for Detroit. McAuliffe on the season hitting .215, 6 homers, 17 RBIs. Left-handed batter. Stottlemyre gets the sign from Gibbs. The pitch is a 6-11 left-handed. It's a grounder to second, fielded by Bobby Richardson, who flips over to Barker, one down. Here's the second baseman, Jake Wood. Wood at .277, just 47 at bats. Still looking for his first home run as Stottlemyre comes set. The pitch is a 6-6 right-handed, and he loses in ball 4. A 1-out walk to Wood, and now we better take a look at the Yankee battery. Wood, a star 15 stealer. Stottlemyre with a -2 hold, Gibbs a 0, so 13. And they're going to elect to not hold him. So Wood has the lead at 13 if he wants to go, but with Norm Cash at the plate, that's not going to happen. Cash at .256, 12 homers, 30 RBIs. He will swing away. Stottlemyre's pitch from the stretch now is a 4-7 left-handed, and it's back-to-back walks here in the first. Down to second goes Wood. Cash to first on the base on balls. First and second. And here's Al Kaline. Oh, he bought a whole bunch of stuff. Cool. Hello, Perry. Welcome. Perry also for the Tigers. A lot of Tiger fans in this group. Interesting. That was probably just a mistake. Al Kaline, he's at the Who's Hot at the top of the page here. Overall on the season, leads the club in hitting at .344. 9 home runs, 33 RBIs. So Stottlemyre in a bit of a jam already. Runners take their leads. The pitch to Kaline on a 1-10. It's a hard smash to third. Tresh goes to Richardson for 1. To Barker, not in time. That's going to be a force. Cash is erased. Wood takes third. And it'll be runners on the corners, 2 down, and Jim Northrup coming to the plate. Northrup hitting .242, 6 homers, 22 RBIs. Left-handed batter. Stottlemyre checks the runners. The windup and the pitch is a 6-11 lefty. Grounder to second, fielded by Richardson. He goes to Barker, and Northrup is out, inning ended. No runs, no hits, 2 left. And pretty much as usual, we are scoreless after an inning. No, Cosmo, where you are, that's not bad at all. I'm, of course, somewhat familiar with that area. And we move to the second inning. Roger Maris will start it off for the Yankees. Maris hitting just 197, 4 homers, 23 RBIs. Denny McClain gets the sign from Freehand. The windup and the pitch is a 3-7 right-handed. He lifts it to straightaway center. K-line is there, and there's one down. Here's Pepitone now playing center field today, batting .270 on the season. 6 home runs, 27 RBIs for Joe. McClain with the windup. The pitch is a 6-6 left-handed, swung on and missed, strike 3. First strikeout of the ball game. Good deal, Penn. Yes. Hooray for that. Two down, nobody on. Here's Cleet Boyer now. Boyer hitting .257, 5 homers, 17 RBIs. McClain goes into the windup. The pitch is a 3-9 right-handed. Grounder down to third. McAuliffe has it. Fires across to Norm Cash, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Denny McClain. Still scoreless. We move to the bottom of the second. I have to admit, guys, I partied a little too hard last night, and that's why I'm a little dazed and confused today. We will push through. Bottom third of the order here. Sorry, not quite. That's not correct either. It's the 6, 7, 8 hitters due up, starting with Bill Freehand. Freehand hitting just .202 so far, 4 home runs, 17 RBIs. Strat-O-Matic gets the sign. The pitch is a 5-8 right-handed, and that's banged into left for a base hit. Triple on a 1, and look at that! It gets by White. Freehand's rounding, digging for third. The throw, he's in there with a leadoff triple. Oh my goodness. A rare triple for Freehand. Yes, it's his first of the year, and now I have to look. He did not hit one in 1966. But on a 5-8 right-handed, triple on a 1, he rolls the 1. Gates Brown coming to the plate. Let's see how the Yankees are going to play it. Early in the game, I'm going to roll in or back. 1-3 will be in, and they will remain back. Gates Brown hitting .304 in 56 at-bats. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Strat-O-Matic a glance at third. Pitch to Brown on a 2-5. It's a grounder to second. That's going to get the run in with the infield back. Richardson's only play is to first, and Freehand crosses the plate with the game's first run. 1-0 Tigers. Here's Ray Euler, the shortstop. Euler also has not played much. He's 5 for 38. That's a 132 average. Interestingly, however, all 5 of Euler's hits have been for extra bases, 4 doubles and a triple. Perry, that's okay, Steve. There's a good chance. Oh, I get it now. I get it now. That's why he's not in the lineup. Oh, that's priceless. Here's the pitch to Euler. 6-3 right-hander to fly to left field X. Tough chance for White, a 4-15, ranging to his left. Here's the play on a 13, error range. It's a 7 on an E14, and that's going to be a 2-base error on Roy White. No, he's a 15, excuse me. Let's recheck that. Same result, 7 is a 2-base error on White. Yankee fans are all too aware of White's defensive exploits in left field this season. Just his third error of the year, kind of surprisingly, but he's given up quite a few hits on that 4 as well. So runner at second, 1 away. Here's McLean. He's a 3-hitter, right-hander, weak power. He's going to swing away. The pitch is a 3-10, and he draws the walk. Oh my goodness, and that's going to send Jake Gibbs out to the mound already. Trying to settle Strat-O-Matic down after a triple and an error. First and second one out, top of the order. Here's Dick McAuliffe. Okay, Strat-O-Matic's set now. Gibbs behind the plate. Full windup, and the pitch to McAuliffe is a 2-3. Grounder to first base to the right of Barker. He fields it. His only play is to Strat-O-Matic covering, and both runners move up. So it'll be second and third, 2 down, and Jake Wood the hitter. Wood walked his first time up. Strat-O-Matic trying to get out of the jam now. Here's the pitch to Wood. That's going to be a 4-7 right-handed hard grounder to short, fielded by Boyer. Over to Barker, and that'll do it. The Tigers settle for a run on a hit. I don't know what to do about that as far as unearned run or not. I'm going to let the game decide. I would think it's earned. Yeah, it was before the error, so that run is earned. One to nothing after 2. So Denny McLean takes the mound for the third with a lead. It'll be the bottom third of the New York order, White, Gibbs, and Strat-O-Matic. Roy White on the season, .254 average, 4 home runs, 15 RBIs, switch hitter batting left-handed. McLean's pitch is a 3-8 righty. It's a grounder down to first. Cash has it, race to the bag, and Cash gets there first. 1 down, here's the catcher, Jake Gibbs. Gibbs 12 for 38 as the backup catcher. That's a .316 average, and he has 2 home runs. McLean into the windup, 1-8, grounder to first. To the right is Cash, underhands to McLean covering. 2 grounders to first, 2 down, and here's Strat-O-Matic, right-handed batter. 2-5 righty. It's a single to 6, liner towards second, and it's speared there by Wood. So Strat-O-Matic's bid for a base hit is denied. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees, and through 3, McLean has faced the minimum. Now Freehand can get a little rest on the bench. Cash, Kaline, and Northrup, the heart of the order here in the bottom of the third. Norm Cash walked in the first inning. Strat-O-Matic with the windup and the pitch. That's going to be a 6-8 left-handed. Grounder to second base X. That's the Gold Glover Richardson. 117. Here's the play on the error range. 11 on a 17. This could be close. He makes a fine play and throws him out. Oh my goodness, what a gem by Bobby Richardson. 4-3X, that's going to go as a web gem. And hello, Jimmy Jam. And we have 1 for the Yankees at least. Lively chat today. I love it. Just love it. Here's Kaline now. Strat-O-Matic gets the sign. The windup and the pitch is a 6-11 right-handed. A hard smash to third. Backhanded by Trash. Fires across to Barker. 2 down. Jim Northrup will be the batter. Grounded to second his first time up. Here's Stottelmeyer's pitch now. That's a 4-3 left-handed. Fly to right field X. Tough play for Roger Maris. Good outfielder, Maris, a 2E3. Ranging towards the gap on the E range. It's a 7 on an E3. He should make that, and does. One, 2, 3 inning for Stottelmeyer, and through 3 innings, we've got a 1-0 pitchers duel. Tigers leading. Welcome in Simpkin Tribute Sports. I'm going to need a lot of coffee today. All right. 4th inning, 1-0 Detroit. Top of the order for New York. Tom Tresh to start it off. Tresh walked to start off the game. Was erased on the double play. Batting left-handed. McLean gets the sign from Freehand. Pitches a 1-9 right-handed. Called strike 3. McLean rung up by Jim Odom. And hello to Al. How you doing? 1 out, here's Bobby Richardson. McLean's pitch is a 5-8 right-handed swung on and missed. Strike 3. Gets 3 strikeouts now for Denny McLean. That'll bring up the first baseman, Ray Barker. McLean's pitch to the left-hander is a 2-5 right-handed. Called strike 3, and Denny McLean strikes out the side. How about that? Okay, bottom of the 4th. Freehand will lead off the 4th. He led off the 2nd with a triple. Scored the game's only run so far. Stottelmeyer into the windup. 6-8 right-hander. It's a grounder to second base X. That's going to be Bobby Richardson again. 117. Here's the play on a 16. He scoops it up and throws him out. Nice play, Richardson. That'll bring up Gates Brown. 0 for 1, drove in the game's only run. The pitch from Stottelmeyer is a 3-8 right-handed. It's a high fly ball to deep right field, backing up his Maris at the track, at the wall, and makes the catch at the wall. Oh my. Brown gave it a ride. Just did stay in the ballpark. And for Brown, just allowed out to right field. Gaffco, Cosmo. Yeah, right? Great American Fish Company. I'll tell you, they make an excellent blackened swordfish there, if you like swordfish. Two down, here's Euler. Stottelmeyer's pitch is a 2-9 right-handed. Called strike 3. And Stottelmeyer, God, I can't say it today. Stottelmeyer now has retired 8 in a row, and through 4 innings, it's still 1-0. So Simpkin apparently for New York, yes. So we've got 2 at least. And we move along to the 5th inning. Pitchers duel here in Detroit. First of a doubleheader. Denny McLain ready to pitch to Roger Maris. Here's the windup and the pitch. It's a 5-9 left-handed high fly ball to deep right field, way back. Northrup started back, and now he just watches it fly. Maris with a monster shot to right field to tie this game at 1. Let's take another look at it. 5-9, no doubt about it. And for Roger Maris, his 5th home run of the season. Here's Pepitone now, struck out in the 2nd. McLain into the windup. 6-8 left-handed, swung on and missed, strike 3. The blast by Maris breaks up the no-hitter and the shutout in one swing of the bat. Here's Boyer. McLain's pitch. 2-3 righty, just outside ball 4. So McLain, brilliant for 4. Wobbling just a bit here in the 5th, and the batter will be Roy White. Boyer, no threat to run. Here's the pitch to the left-handed hitting White. On a 4-11 lefty, ball 4, back-to-back walks now from McLain. And the Yankees have 1st and 2nd, 1 down. And the catcher, Jake Gibbs, coming to bat. McLain studying the signs. Full windup. The pitch to Gibbs on a 6-9 lefty. It's another high fly ball to right. Backing up is Northrup. 1-2, and Northrup makes the catch on the B. Boyer can tag on that and go to 3rd. 12-14. -1, 13. Remember, he's only out on the 20. He's going to tag and take 3rd base. Boyer moves over to 3rd on the deep fly ball to right. Runners at the corners, 2 down, and Strat-O-Matic, the hitter. McLain's pitch to Strat-O-Matic is a 2-5, same number. Liner to second base, single to 6, and Wood leaps up and catches it, saving a run. Oh my, that was something. Twice now, Strat-O-Matic robbed of a potential single by Jake Wood at second base. The Yankees settle for the run on the Roger Maris home run. And we're halfway through in a 1-1 tie. Short break for coffee. Be right back. All right, here we go. Mookie just leaped up to the top of the tower. And Denny McLain will lead off the bottom of the inning. Strat-O-Matic with the windup. The pitch a 1-8 right-handed, and that's banged into left center for a base hit, double to 4. The roll is an 18, and it'll be a leadoff single for Denny McLain. So a walk and a single for McLain, trying to help out with the bat today. Top of the order, and Dick McAuliffe will be the batter. Strat-O-Matic checks the runner. The pitch from the stretch on a 4-7. Just a little inside, and he's going to take the walk. Strat-O-Matic barking at Odom. He wanted that one. First and second, Jake Wood, the hitter. 0 for 1 with a walk. Strat-O-Matic, the full windup now, and the pitch is a 1-5, and that's going to be extra bases, high and deep over Roy White's head. Triple to 11, and it's going to be a 2-run triple for Jake Wood. Scoring is McLean. McAuliffe will score, and the Tigers have their second triple of the game, and it's a big one. 2 RBIs for Jake Wood, who's having a hell of a game on both sides of the ball. Tigers take the lead 3-1. Nobody out. 5th inning, the Yankees will pull the infield in. Norm Cash at the plate, steps into the left-handed batter's box. Strat-O-Matic checks the runners. 5-10 high pop fly to shallow right field. Marist comes on, waiting on it, and makes the catch, and the runners will have to hold. Infield will remain in for K-line with 1 away. Strat-O-Matic's pitch. It's going to be a 1-7, and he walks him to load him up. And that's going to send Gibbs out to the mound. No, it does not load him up. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My apologies. Runner third only. First and third, 1 out. Jim Northrup, the hitter. Northrup with a lot of ground ball A's on the card, and the Yankees are going to play back in double play depth. 3-1 ball game. Gibbs back into the crouch. Strat-O-Matic gets the sign. The pitch to Northrup. It's a 6-10. Catcher's card X. That's going to be Gibbs. Gibbs a 3-5. Here's the play on a 2. Run will score on the pass ball, followed by the pop out. So Wood scores on the passed ball. K-line takes second. 4-1 Tigers, 2 down, and here's Freehand. Freehand triple and a ground out to second base. Strat-O-Matic gets the sign. The pitch is a 6-12 right-handed. A grounder to second base, X. That's Richardson, 117. Play on a 4. It's a diving stop by Richardson to his feet, throws him out. Oh my goodness, another web jam by Bobby Richardson, who's really flashing the leather today at second base. A clinic, if you will. And that ends the inning, but 3 big ones for the Tigers on just 2 hits. They leave a man. And after 5 innings complete, they lead at 4-1. Where is that hot dog guy, Cosmo? You're not the only one. All right, Yankees will send up the top of the order here in the 6th. Tom Tresh, 0 for 1 with a walk. Denny McLean into the windup now. It's going to be a 6-4 left-handed. A grounder to shortstop X. That's Euler. Euler 228 into the hole. Here's the play on a 14. He's got it. Strong throw across in time. Nice play, Euler. Here's Richardson now 0 for 2. That's a good question, Perry. Can anyone answer that? Why did Bobby Richardson retire so young? McLean into the windup. 6'9" right-handed. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. Triple to 3. To get it is K-line, and he does. Two down, here's Barker. Ray Barker 0 for 2 in this one. McLean into the windup. 2-7 right-handed, hard smash to second. Wood over to Cash, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Denny McLean. So McLean bounces back after a somewhat rocky fifth and retires the side in order. Bottom of the 6th, bottom third of the order for Detroit. Gates Brown steps into the left-handed batter's box. 0 for 2 on the day. Strat-O-Matic gets the sign from Gibb. The pitch is a 2-4 right-handed. He pops him up on the right side. Richardson. And the Tigers may want to try hitting it to a different ball player. Ray Euler 0 for 2. Strat-O-Matic's pitch on a 1-7 righty. Called strike 3. Two down, and here's the pitcher, McLean. Walked and singled so far. The pitch from Mel Strat-O-Matic is a 2-8 righty. He struck him out. 2 Ks in the inning for Strat-O-Matic. That's 3 in the game. And the Tigers go 1-2-3 in the 6th. And we approach the 7th inning, getting closer to the star of our show. There will be a game tomorrow. It'll be the completion of this doubleheader. Is that a fact, Bill? Wow. And here, Chuck has the answer. Well, they talked him into one more year after Kubek retired. Seventh inning, 4-1 game. It's Maris, Pepitone, and Boyer. Maris with the home run in his last at bat, accounting for the Yankees' only run today. McLean gets the sign from Freeman. Pitch is a 6-5 left-handed grounder to short X. That's going to be Euler tested once again. 228 on the slow roller. Euler charging it on a 3. Euler with an incredible play throws him out. Oh my goodness, what a play by Euler, taking a base hit away from Roger Maris. And that's going to be a web gem for Euler. A lot of fine defensive plays in this game today. Here's Pepitone. Struck out both times so far. Here's the pitch from McLean. It's a 6-4 lefty. Grounder to short X. Euler again. Into the hole. 228. It's going to be a 14. He's got it. Strong throw in time. The Tigers opted to play the glove at shortstop today. So far, it's paid off handily for them. And here's Boyer with 2 down. It's a 3-5 right-handed foul ball left side. McAuliffe over by the rails, and he grabs it to retire the side. So a 1-2-3 inning for McLean. McLean, a little blip in the fifth, but he's cruising along today. And as we go to the stretch, Tigers up 4-1. And yet you're here, Cosmo, and we do appreciate it. I was reading the comment about the kids to the bus. Yeah, they'll do that. That sounds about right. Okay, where was I? Mookie time. And while he was rambunctious earlier, he has settled down for game time pretty much as usual. There's that tail hanging from the top of the tower. Let's go around and get a closer look. See if we can get anything out of him. What's up there, Mook? Huh? Yeah, I don't think we're getting much out of Mookie today. I think he's been on strike ever since he said he wanted his contract renegotiated. He sure looks like he did, doesn't he? Thank you, Cosmo. I really appreciate that. And the camaraderie here in the chat is fantastic, isn't it? I feel very fortunate to be a part of this group. Bottom of the seventh, first endurance inning for Mel Strat-O-Matic, and Detroit will send up the top of the order. McAuliffe 0 for 2 with a walk. Strat-O-Matic into the windup. Pitch is a 4-11 left-handed, and McAuliffe with a hard ground ball through into right field for a leadoff single. Here's Wood now having a hell of a game. 1 for 2 with a triple. A couple of fine plays on defense. Strat-O-Matic from the stretch now. It's going to be a 1-2. Hard ground ball to short. Boyer has it. Feeds Richardson on to Barker. 6-4-3 double play. 1-2. First thing I was thinking was Lomax, but it is a double play. And with 2 out and nobody on, Norm Cash will be the hitter. 0 for 2 with a walk. Not so much anymore, but last couple of weeks, yeah. Strat-O-Matic's pitch to Cash is a 5-6 lefty, and Cash lines one into right field for a base hit. So that double play looming large now. And one more hitter walk will knock out Stottelmeyer as activity begins in the Yankee pen. Left, right, left, right. That's a tough one, especially for this pen. Hal Reniff, the right-hander, begins to throw. The Yankees would rather not get into their pen other than Steve Hamilton. Gibbs out to the mound. Stottelmeyer saying he is fine. Tigers' best hitter at the plate. 2 down, runner at first. Here's the pitch. 3-12. There's the Lomax. Liner right into the glove of Tresh. So K-Line scorched it, but right at the third baseman, and that will end the 7th inning. No runs, 2 hits, 1 left on. After 7 complete, it's 4-1 Detroit. To the 8th and the first endurance inning for Denny McLain. The Yankees, a solo home run by Roger Maris and little else today. Roy White will start off the 8th, 0 for 1 with a walk. McLain into the windup. That's going to be a 6-7 left-handed, a grounder to second base X. That's going to be another chance for Jake Wood, 429. To his left on a 4. He's not going to get to that one. That's into right field for a single. Leadoff single for White. -5 battery, not held at 10. And the batter is Gibbs. Jake Gibbs 0 for 2 today. McLain from the stretch gets the sign. The pitch is a 5-6 left-handed, swung on and missed, strike 3. Let me count them up now. That's 4, 5, that's 6 strikeouts for Denny McLain. And now in the 8th inning, the Yankees will send up a batter for Mel Stottelmeyer. So Stottelmeyer goes 7 today. Only allowed 5 hits. Same old story for Stottelmeyer, really, isn't it? He did walk 5. And struck out 3. He allowed 4 runs, all earned. So Reniff coming in. And we'll have a batter. 4-1 game. Oh, heck, why not? Might be the only chance we get. Mickey Mantle comes off the bench. He's had a couple of seltzers, and he says he's feeling good now. So Mickey Mantle will bat for Mel Stottelmeyer here in the bottom of the 8th, a man on first and 1 away. Mantle on the season, 265, 8 home runs, 23 RBIs. McLain studying the signs now. Here's the pitch from the stretch. That's a 6-8 left-handed, swung on and missed, strike 3. Vicious cut by Mantle, and down he goes. And it'll be up to Tresh, 0 for 2 with a walk. McLain getting the sign. Here it is. 5-5 lefty, swung on and missed, strike 3. 3 more strikeouts for Denny McLain. So after a leadoff single by White, McLain bears down and strikes out the side. Only 2 hits allowed in this game for McLain. Connie Mook. Hal Reniff, the pitcher now. Reniff on the year 0-3, 7.29. Here's Northrop. 6-5 left-handed. It's a grounder to short X. That's going to be a tough chance for Boyer. 319 into the hole. On a 9, it's the E range, so a 10 on an E19. He should make that, and he does. Fine play by Boyer to throw out Northrop. Another fine play. Here's Freehan, 1 for 3. Reniff gets the sign. The pitch to Freehan. It's a 4-4 righty. Fly to center field X. That's going to be a tough play for Pepitone. 3E14 to his left. The roll is a 9. It's the E range. So it's a 9 on a 14, and that's going to be a 2-base error on Pepitone, not accustomed to playing center field. And the Yankees commit their second error of the day. That'll bring up Gates Brown. The pitch from Hal Reniff is a 4-10, a left-handed. Fly to center field. This one, can of corn for Pepitone. He's waiting on it and makes the catch. Barely had to move on that one, and here is Euler. Reniff's pitch to Euler. 4-11 right-handed, grounder down to third. Tresh scoops it up, fires it over to Barker. And the side is retired. So Reniff pitches around the error to throw a scoreless 8th. And we go to the 9th. Denny McLain looking for the complete game. Defensive change for Detroit. Who is in right? Northrop. Can Northrop play left? Brown's going to come out. Mickey Stanley will come in, and the outfield will shuffle around. Stanley, of course, will play center field. 2E2 -1. Kaline will move back to right, where he's a 1. And Northrop slides over to left. Perry says Wirt. Oh, he wants Wirt in. Hang on. That's not a bad idea at all. The fans have spoken. Happy to oblige. Don Wirt takes over at third for McAuliffe. 2E13. I think that's the second best third baseman in the league, isn't it? Brooks Robinson, the only one in the American League. 2E13 is damn good. McLain, 3 outs to go. His team up by 3. Richardson. We'll see about Barker and Maris. Checking the Yankee bench here. Horace Clark probably the most likely pinch hitter. I want to thank everybody for watching and also for helping me with my subscriber drive. Bobby Richardson leads off the ninth, 0 for 3 on the day. Denny McLain gets the sign from Freeman. Here's the pitch now on a 5-6 righty. Grounder to short. It's Euler over to Cash. 1 down. In 66, he's a shortstop, Barry. Let's take a look at his card. Short and third this year. He would eventually settle in, as you said, at second base. Yankees need base runners, so while Barker has power, he does not have much on base, and the Yankees are going to go to Horace Clark to pinch hit for him. Clark has been the Yankees' best pinch hitter this season, 9 for 26. That's a .346 average. Switch hitter batting left-handed. McLain with the windup. It's a 2-5, and that's banged into right field for a base hit. Triple on a 1, and that's going to be a single for Horace Clark, who comes through again off the bench. 1 down, here's Maris, his home run accounting for the Yankees' only run of the game. McLain a glance at first. Clark not held at 10. And here's the pitch from the stretch to Roger Maris on a 6-2 left-hander. He pops him up on the left side. Euler waving his arms. He's got it. And the Yankees are down to their final out. The batter will be Joe Pepitone. 0 for 3 today, struck out twice. McLain shakes one off, now nods, here comes the pitch. It's a 6-6 left-handed, swung on and missed, strike 3, and that's the ball game. Detroit pretty much cruises 4-1 behind Denny McLain. I love it when a game ends on a strikeout, don't you? Just something about it. Total's coming up, 4-1 Tigers. A Bob Ross coloring book, damn straight. Denny McLain with an impressive complete game win improves his record to 6-3 on the year, and Strat-O-Matic, who didn't pitch that badly, 3-9 now. Reniff with a scoreless frame. McLain allowed only 3 hits. Pretty clear that the player of the game is Denny McLain. He walked 3 and struck out 4, 5, 6, 7, struck out 9. So a very impressive performance from Denny McLain, who's our Chief Spokane Gary player of the game. Tigers, 4 runs on just 5 hits. No errors. The Yankees, 1 run on just 3 hits, 2 errors. Neither of the errors led to a run. And excellent info there from Unmitigated. Denny McLain started the All-Star game in '66 against Koufax and set down 9 in a row. Thank you, everybody. Yes, Perry, it was fantastic chat today. Keep it up, guys. This truly makes this channel special. It's you guys that do it. Ugh, weeding. Pitching matchups for tomorrow. Fred Talbot for the Yankees. I think that's his first start for the Yankees, isn't it? Came over from Kansas City in that trade. Mickey Lolich for the Tigers. Well, I'm going to get out of here and get something to eat. I certainly hope you guys had as much fun as I did. I'm going to have some lunch and probably take a short nap. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Same time. Take care, everybody, and enjoy your evening. Bye for now.